Right, Jane, when she was talking about this conference, did want as much kind of exposure on social media as possible. So we are going to be live on the internet, which is quite cool. Katie, could you film? Yeah. I didn't film anyone else, but we're on Periscope in a minute, so don't say anything out of turn if you want to be broadcast on the internet. My name's Andy Lewis, and I'm a Catholic RE teacher. I work in a Catholic school. Just out of interest, how many people work in Catholic schools? Fantastic. Anyone work in a Church of England school? Maybe we'll have some common ground. Many, both Catholics and non-Catholics, presume the core purpose of RE in the Catholic school is either to bring unbelievers to the faith or to grow the faith of the baptised. Sometimes it's referred to a form of indoctrination with all the negative connotations that come with that term. Good RE in the Catholic school can function both as evangelisation and catechesis. This will largely depend on the state of those receiving the education. And it's important to note that neither of those two aims are actually properly educational. Nor do we prophesise in RE. We are not trying to claim the non-believer in Catholic schools. Whilst the whole school functions as a catechetical community, the purpose of RE within that community is to ensure that every pupil has good knowledge, understanding and critical engagement with Catholicism and the world around them, irrespective of their faith position. Many, both within the church and outside of it, see RE as a form of moral education. An increased study of ethics, particularly at GCSE and A-level, is rooted in this. However, moral formation is part of the whole school and the whole curriculum. Many schools are talking about the need for character education, and many are attempting to teach RE in a way that becomes a religious version of good citizenship. I quote Paul Barber of the CES. What others are calling character education is what Catholic schools have simply called education. RE may also be a catalyst for community cohesion. Good RE leads to greater understanding of other religions and therefore to greater respect for those of other faiths. That may be an outcome, but it should not be an aim. Being respectful of difference and expressing difference in a way that is sensitive to the rights of others is not a skill which is exclusive to RE. The Catholic community are not immune from the same debates that everyone else is engaged in, surrounding breadth versus depth, one religion or many, religious studies from the outside versus religious education from the inside, theology versus sociology. Is it as simple as RE simply improving religious literacy? This is one of the most commonly cited purposes of recent debate. Yet the term still remains fiercely contested. Are we simply just moving the question further down the road in trying to define what a religiously literate person is? Studying the big six of religious studies in a non-confessional way provides a set of beliefs and practices of others. This may lead to an assumption that all religions are basically the same and the differences between them are cultural rather than substantive. Some call this an agnostic privilege. The study certainly appears as a form of anthropology, rather than delivering anything that could be even close to being called theological. The depth over breadth argument is also often cited in RE. I remember meeting Claire Fox, who's part of the Institute of Ideas, telling me that she thought her Catholic education served her particularly well because she'd studied one religion in real depth. She really understood Christianity. It's why many Catholic schools are quite happy to refer to RE as a study of theology. For us, there is much depth to the rich intellectual heritage of the Catholic theological tradition. For some, RE should be evolving to become a sociology of religion, asking questions about what religion itself is, analysing the divergence within traditions and the interplay between politics, culture and religion. This is often referred to as a study of the real religious landscape. However, in some ways, this aims to detach the church and other religions from the RE taking place. Do we end up with something that is completely introspective for the students, where they are completely just reflecting? Some claim this is preferable. Catholics have a distinctive vision of education, but we are not alone in our passion for educating. The wider world of RE in 2016 poses both challenges and opportunities in its purpose. Catholic RE teachers are engaging now more than ever before. We may not agree, but there is some clear common ground. I finish with a quote from a friend and fellow Catholic educator. We want to make sure that when the meal is served, we have our seat at the table, even if we reserve the right to select our meal from the a la carte menu while everyone else has the dish of the day. And on a bit of controversy. Thank you very much.